Hey guys, it's Mike G here, and welcome to another episode of Mornings with Mike, your 5-minute dose of motivation and accountability for the day to help you live a happier, healthier, more fulfilling life. And here we go, guys, another episode which I'm excited to share with you today. So let's go ahead and just dive right into it. And today we're talking about getting rid of the quote-unquote I'm a victim status. And I always like to repeat it because I want to make sure we're on the same page here. So today we're talking about how, getting rid of, or even how to get rid of, or the importance of getting rid of the quote-unquote I'm a victim status. Maybe you've had that, maybe you still have that, status, or look at yourself with that status like, hey man, I'm a victim of X, Y, and Z. I know I've had that for the longest time, and I'll share that with you here in a second. But, just getting rid of that status of, I'm a victim, because that keeps us in a position of not being able to grow, not being able to take, ourselves from where we are to where we want to get to, because it's almost like taking, that empowerment, that ability to go from where we are to where we want to be, because we're a victim. And it's almost like we hold on to that. And because of that, we stay there. We're stuck there. And let me go ahead and share, my own personal story, and how just getting rid of that whole, I'm a victim status, how that just changed my life, because not depending on how well you know my story, back when I was like, 8, 9, 10 years old, and even through high school really, but mostly like from the ages of 8 to 10, I was fed stories when I was in school of, hey man, you're not good enough, smart enough, you're not going to be anything, you're not going to go anywhere with your life. And it was pretty crappy messages I was fed, and that really messed with me for a long time. So I had that with me. And so because of that, for the longest time I had this, well, I'm a victim. Look what I was told when I was early. I was told I wasn't good enough, smart enough. I was a victim of mental abuse. So I held on to that for the longest time. So because of that, it's almost like I just held on to that. I didn't even try to get out of that victim role. Like that was almost like I held on to that, and that was my excuse for why I wasn't doing all these things that I could be doing, wanted to do. Because I didn't do them. Why? Not because it wasn't on me. It took all the responsibility off me. I wasn't doing all these things over here that I could do and I wanted to do, but I wasn't, because, hey, I'm over here not doing them because I'm a victim. And here's why, because I was told these stories. So I held on to this damn victim status for so long that I wasn't doing or creating the things I wanted in my life. It was ridiculous. So I finally, it took some reading and hanging out with the right people, and even some own personal coaching, that I did with, to better myself. I finally got myself out of that damn, hey, I'm a victim status. And it went from, I'm not a victim, in fact, I'm not a victim at all. I'm a leader because of this, because of these experiences I've had. I am a leader. And man, let me tell you something, that just changed my world around. And it wasn't an easy process, but just changing that from I'm a victim to I'm a leader. And the reason I am a leader is because of the stuff that I went through. That's made me the leader I am, and now I'm able to, to understand it and to help and to support more because I understand that position. So, such a powerful shift in mindset from I'm a victim to I'm a leader. And it doesn't have to be I'm a leader, but for me that worked. So I'm going to ask, so my call to action for you is, whatever you've been through, whether it's personally, financially, professionally, whatever it may be that you feel perhaps you've been a victim of something, and no one's saying we haven't been. I'm not trying to say, hey, I wasn't a victim of this crappy abuse that I got, fed these stories. No one's saying that didn't happen. So whatever whatever you've gone through that perhaps you have been a victim, it's almost like saying, okay, well, let's get rid of that. We know we've been there. It's happened. Let's not hold on to that, because that's not doing anything for us to hold on to it. So let's get rid of that damn I'm a victim status. It's happened. It's in the past. Let's move forward and replace it with, instead of I'm a victim, I'm a what? What will you be going forward? Hey, you know what? I'm a much stronger person. I'm a leader, like I say. I'm a marathon runner now, or I'm a CEO of my own life. Like, what's that going to be for you? Replace I'm a victim with what will that be? You decide that. And I think once we do that, man, our life explodes into way different, better positions and places we could ever have imagined when we get out of that damn I'm a victim status, which does nothing for us. It keeps us from growing. It keeps us from health, from happiness, from fulfillment. So that's today's message, guys. Why getting rid of the victim status is such an important thing to do in order to create more of the things we want, the life we want for ourselves. So again, replace the I'm a victim with what will that be for you? Best of luck, get it done. Until next episode, you are awesome. Cheers.